Hey everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to Bozmos2, where we are playing Chaco. It is turn 46. Let's jump into things. Alright, we got a dire portent from Relay. I have a feeling we're going to have a lot more dire portents from Relay. Oh my god, Lucid, stop it! Okay, yeah. They're a problem, but can't really do anything about that right now. So, what else we got going on? We have a Dark Knowledge that found nothing. Got a Voice of Apsu, which found a Well of White Water, which is just a +1 water gem site. We got an Overgrown Lake. This is actually somewhat interesting. This is a +1 nature, +1 water, and a water mage can summon crocodiles. So, I mean, crocodiles aren't that big of a deal, but you know me, I like sites like this, so I'm gonna be like, okay, well, let's go park a mage on there and summon crocodiles for the next 20 turns for them to ultimately not actually do much of anything, but it's still exciting, right? I'm fucking lie. So we've got that going on. We did an augury and found a bronze pillar, which is a +1 fire gem. Which is pretty cool. That brings us up to 8. We did an Auspex, found nothing. That is what it is. Proclamation from New Relay. He gets profits constantly because of the craziness, so kind of whatever. And then we have a couple of battles. We've got a battle in Iron Caverns. Armon Ketsina. We're going up against some little bit of free spawn here. Iron Will. Kill. Oof. The double attacks, enchanted spear, just there's a lot coming out from this Mon cutscene. Like, there's a lot. To the point of fact, I might actually, I think, we'll see, right? So the issue with this kind of build is fatigue, right? Fatigue is a super big problem. He has no reinvigoration, right? If we can figure out a way to deal with that, then the quickness boots on this guy are really kind of scary. Really kind of scary. Okay. Easy win, and we destroyed a temple. We witnessed a battle between Lemuria and Facia here. Right, so decently sized little Lemurian army. Couple of grand lemurs here. Lemurs. I don't know. And a pretty decent sized Facian army. So a bunch of Colossi light infantry. Fair amount of Orichalcum Guard here, mixed in with some Colossi Heavy Infantry. Whole bunch of Colossi Weavers. Alright, let's see how this goes. Gonna communion up over here, and I'm assuming a whole bunch of lightning bolts. Okay, sure. We've got some air elementals, and then we've got some solar rays coming out, and those are going to be pretty... We've seen those in effect. Those are going to be pretty brutal. We've got more lightning bolts. I feel like we've got some thunder strikes in there. Yep. What are these guys doing? They're doing Horde of Skeletons, Apostasies... Light of the Northern Star, yeah. We've got some more air elementals coming in. I actually really like it when people put like air elementals at the tail end of their scripts, right? Especially if they've got a lot going on in that script. Like if there's you know, if you start with like some air elementals at the start of the script and then you kind of like go through a couple things and then you put some more air elementals at the end of the script, because it can take a while to kind of get to that point, and then you can have air elementals that spawn after the battle lines are kind of drawn. And every once in a while, they'll actually pop into a good location and like run over some enemy mages. But anyways, looks like Facia is going to take this by just having a large communion, basically. Ooh, bunch of guys running here at the end. That's unfortunate. Yeah, and they're... Oh, they didn't all get off the field. Some of them got off the field, it looks like. Okay. Oof. A lot of losses for Lemuria. To 13 losses for Facia. 2 Colossi Weavers. 184 kills there. Damn. Holy shit. Those Grand Lemurs, those hurt to lose. The rest of it's kind of... First console. Goldmaker. What the fuck is this? Is this a hero? He's immortal anyway, so it probably doesn't matter. Interesting, interesting. Okay, we've got another battle in Blue Moss Forest. This one kind of caught me unaware. So, we are up against just a little bit of PD. Shouldn't be anything. No big deal. Pop. Pop. Easy peasy. Most of the province has been conquered by our forces, but there is an enemy fortress here that has to be sieged. There wasn't a fortress there last turn. Hey. Unfortunate. Alright. Then we have an attack. This is Irmor on Ind. I remember this. So. Fairly large, or I say fairly large. A medium-sized Irmorian army. Bunch of Soulless. Couple of long-dead legionnaires. Some undead. Got some Knights of the Unholy Sepulchre. Some Censors. Or Lictors, rather. Up against... Oof. A very small amount. We've got some Great Lions. We've got a Malakim. So that's interesting. And then a bunch of Sages. 1 or 2 Maguses. See how this goes. Alright. The Lions are running forward. I don't know why they're running in a weird direction. Like, I have zero idea why those Lions... That really sucks. Oof. This should go pretty quick, eh? Okay. Didn't realize that all these Abbot Sages were, they're all Priest 2s. Are they all Priest 2s? We're gonna have to check that. I mean, I assume they're all Priest 2s, but maybe he buffed them. Oh. They fought well, but they're running out of steam. Are they? Are they run? Ooh. They didn't run out of steam. Oof. Oofa doofa. Oh, but that one Solus is just getting spammed and surviving. Ugh. Alright then. Well, we've got like 6 peeps left in the Malakim, I think. Holy shit. 326 losses. 18 losses. So still lost most of it. Still lost most of his Abbot Sages. Yeah, these guys are Priest 2s out of the gate. I did not realize that. Holy shit. Very anti-undead. Eesh. Jeez. Holy crap. Alright, well that is, that might be, aside from, like, super combatants, right? There were no super combatants or big, thicky thugs in that or anything like that. That might be the most lopsided victory I've ever seen. Like, that's a huge upset, honestly. Like, damn. Holy shit. I didn't watch this fight, by the way. Like, I saw it, I knew the results, but I didn't know how it happened. I assumed, like, the lions had gotten in the breach and had just, you know, maybe they'd gotten some lucky buffs or something like that before they got there. And I was like, maybe they just held out long enough for the sages to, you know, nuke. But that was not the case. Alright, next up we have a battle between Facia and Lemuria in Gerbero. And this is another decently sized... Man, I feel like I'm so far behind. Look at all these people. This is so much gold here. With these Colossi Weavers, right? Like... And I'm over here like... Meh, I ain't got enough for that. Alright, so... Just a little contingent here. Immediately into the lightning bolts and the thunder strikes and the solar rays. Easy peasy. Yeah, so that's another 43 down for Lemuria. And then we have a whole bunch of unexpected events. Most of these are in relation to plague. Winter is preventing plague from spreading. There's a plague cult in Assad. We're working towards trying to deal with it. Plague in Umador, plague in... no, this is the armed men from the plague in Assad. Same thing in Old Woods, same thing in Toledo. This is just a random event where nearly 4,000 people... Yeah, that sucks. This is a 20,000 fucking population province. They just left. Just left. Fucking oof. Big oof. I wonder if we didn't get an event saying they... Fucking Ablak. I swear, man, like... This is it's that scenario of, like, I just don't like luck event or misfortune. It just, for me, I get the value. I do, I understand it. But it just makes the game feel bad for me, right? Like, I almost feel like I would rather be losing and have luck than winning and have misfortune. It's like Helheim, the Helheim game, right? Like, I had luck on Helheim, and every turn I was just so happy to see, ooh, look at all these luck events, woo, they're fun, you know? And this, I'm just like, ugh, just kill me now. I don't even have a lot of misfortune on this build, but specifically for that reason. Anyways, we've completed the fortified village in Jerub. Festina is breached. Let's jump into things. So this is actually a very, very simple turn. We are continuing in Jerub. We're going to put a wooden fort down. We're building a temple. We are recruiting a new Wuya here in Chaco, continuing to recruit Katsinas as we do. And that was the majority of our money. We've got a little bit of recruitment going on elsewhere, but we had about 2K. And between a wooden fort, a temple, a 600 fucking gold, wannabe super combatant, and like 2 or 3 mages, that's about all we can afford. So, what else are we doing? Well, Kangobia continues to surprise. They are moving off, or they have moved off of Old Man once more. I don't know if this is going to be an actual, like, retreat, right? This might just be a feint. They did this previously to bait Old Man out and attack again. And it's possible that they're gonna do that another time. But I think if they do that, they're gonna take pretty hefty losses, even if they win, and thus making this this army less of a concern. That being said, I've reached out to Old Man and talked about things, right? And basically said, hey, look, you know, I'm not going to be like, I'm not here to save you. I'm not your knight in shining armor or anything like that, right? I intend to conquer your lands just as much as Kangobia intended to conquer your lands. But basically, I don't think you have much option other than to go out in a blaze of glory. So basically, if you want to, we can fight it out. We'll see how it goes, or I will stay out of your way, and you can hound off after Kangobia and see what you can do. And Old Man seemed amenable to that kind of... Who knows, right? What actually happens. But Old Man seemed amenable to that idea. And we'll see if that's what's actually going to happen. Fingers crossed. I think that'd be really fortunate for us, but I don't know if that's going to be the case, basically. So in that vein, we are gonna basically do what we said and try to get out of the way of Old Man. Now, they have stuff on their cap this turn, so they can't really do anything there. But, you know, I'm just trying to do that, you know, faith situation of showing, hey, your way forward is open. In the meantime, we're going to attack Ukrema, and we're going to attack the Underdark, and see how this goes. I think both of these are for a Phlegra. We'll talk about other stuff in some funny. Anyways, maybe I'll actually pull up the Discord. Yeah, that might be good. We are attacking Pestina. We have breached the fortification, so we're going to storm the castle. And we're storming with everything. I consider just sending in a Wuya, who would probably do just fine. We are risking unnecessary casualties here. But I didn't want to get you know... I didn't want to get screwed over because I underestimated what Old Man still had here. It's possible that he has... you know, someone who has a decent chance of, like, I don't know, maybe soul slaying or Wuya or something. Who knows, right? Maybe he has a great sword or something to throw on somebody. Any potential option could be out there. So we're gonna just attack with everything, and we should be relatively fine. We're probably gonna do more damage to ourselves. Maybe we'll catch a couple arrows with our star priests from the wall guys. I should probably move them back, but I'm honestly trying to just get through the turn. So that's what we're doing there. We are sending a Monketsina 2 into Gridifa, and he's going with a little bit of a different build. He's got a Frostbrand and a main Gauche of parrying. I'm actually gonna play around a little bit. He's got Tor marked, but I'm actually going to play around a little bit with some other ideas, some like defense boost ideas, using like cat charms and potentially like chainmail, what is it, the displacement ones, and maybe like some like a main Gauche, layering that in, I think, on top of our Vine Shield. You know, that's just another way to be very, very difficult to kill, right? And adding in an AoE weapon still means that we have really good options there, etc., etc. It's just something that I'm playing around with, we're looking at. I don't know that it's going to be a good option, but yeah, we'll see. What else? We're moving Wuya 12 into High Peaks. Now, Sitha is open. But I've contacted Ermor and asked, hey, and not in like a vulture-y kind of way, but like a, hey, I don't want Ind to be able to do anything. Are you going to be able to get over here sooner rather than later? I can park a thug or something like that on the province until you're ready, you know, that type of thing. But he said that he's fine, so we'll let him take care of that. Hopefully he'll be okay. We continue to move our Crystal Sorceresses over into High Peaks. But everyone here is actually researching, and part of the reason they're researching and not moving forward is because of supplies. So one of the things that we are actively doing this turn is we're making some endless bags of wine, right? Just a couple, 3 of them. Making a frost brand, making a stone bird. We're making a, and this is actually interesting. I want to try this out. This is another one of the ideas that I want to try out. I'm not sure this is really cost effective for us, but we've got this Shield of Faith right here. And it auto casts every turn Twist Fate. So it's basically every round the first successful strike against the wearer is negated. So my interest here is, you know, maybe doing something like a Twist Fate into like a decently high defense build, right? Not crazy high, but a decently high defense build. And then between Vine Shield and Twist Fate, you know, and etc., etc., it's just a layering of defenses, right? Same reason why we're kind of interested in Mind Shield, right? It's a layering of defenses. I think both could be interesting in the right situation. So we're trying that out just a little bit. And I think that's mostly it. We're doing Dark Knowledge on Assad. Again, I don't know if this is just a cult or what, but I'm actually, oh, what? I didn't boost up the defense here. I'm trying to patrol this out, and I might actually send some more Kasharis over there, but part of the issue is I'm just low on money this turn. We are sending one of our Jade Sorceresses over towards the Overgrown Lake so that they can start summoning crocodiles. And, you know, that's actually not a horrible thing because right next to that province is this Throne province. So we'll summon a whole bunch of crocodiles on that border and see how it goes. Cross. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, we didn't look at this. The global, yeah, so Dire Portents. The one that New Relay put up is... It's the Tower of Heavens. Sorry, I was forgetting which one it is. So this one generates gold every single turn, right? 500 gold. And it does temple checks. 5 temple checks each month. Which is pretty crazy. And it also makes it to where you lose unrest in your dominion every turn. Like a lot of unrest. Which is nice. But really, the big thing here is the temple checks. Like the gold, you know, yeah, sounds awesome, right? And I would assume the unrest is going to be nice. But my assumption is Lucid really knows how to play with. This is Lucid. Lucid really knows how to play with preaching, with priests, with temple checks, with pushing dominion, etc. And I think Relay's dominion will drive. It does something bad. Like it'll like fuck your people up or something like that. It'll like drive them crazy or like something like that. It has to do with. I think it has to do with like their sanity or whatever. Pretenders of the world. I don't know what his banner is. Every time. Very hungry fish. That's old Relay. Banners are just a blur when I'm looking at them like this. I'll tell you what. There's just so many of them. Again, give me quality of life. Let me just type. Really into it. Very hungry. I don't know where the fuck. Do not want to have to go buy this. Is it him? No, that's middle Relay. Is he old Relay? I thought he was new Relay. He'd be at the top if he was. Ah, there he is. He's Bubbles. Why didn't I look for the fucking name? I know his name is Bubbles. God, I'm a dumbass. All right. Temples and higher dominion increases chance of better summons. And it makes all non-void beings insane. That's the thing, right? So, like, he has free spawn, so that's always gonna be good to have more temple checks. To have stronger dominion is gonna be good for him. But the other thing is he wants to dom push people so that he can drive their people insane. And it'll fuck you up. Man, that's that's vicious. I feel like I'm playing checkers over here and he's playing 3D chess. And honestly, like, that's not a bad comparison to our skill levels. Oh, goodness. Alright, anyways, that's it. That's gonna be the turn. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye, everybody.